Hello, everybody. Welcome to the webinar hosted by MyOnlineToolbox and Great Lakes Window. My name is Morgan Hinchwood, the Marketing Manager for Great Lakes, and I'd like to introduce you to Brian Javelin of MyOnlineToolbox. Today, Brian is going to take you through how to leverage job site photos into compelling content to feature on websites and generate more leads. So, Brian, take it away.
Thank you, Morgan, and thank you everybody for joining us for today's presentation. We're focusing in on what is your plan for more quality leads that will help you generate more sales and greater profits. And we're focusing in on marketing and website education targeting the contracting industry. You have to remember, your website is your only, and I repeat, your only 24/7 by 365-day a year marketing opportunity. And planning accordingly with your product suppliers are a perfect way to partner to maximize your lead generation opportunities, as we're going to show you in this presentation. One of the topics with websites, the term is called SEO. It stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it helps the search engines learn how customers could better find you. A very popular topic with websites is called backlinks, sometimes also known as inbound links. What we're going to do is discuss the topics so you could understand how easy the strategies could be to enhance the search engine optimization opportunities for your website. One way is to look at internal links. Internal links are where when you look at a website and you see a phrase, in this particular case, you might see a phrase such as learn more about window replacements. And you'll notice that the window replacements might have a different color, there might be an underline, but when you click on it, it will bring you to another page within the same exact website. That's called internal links. But there's many more powerful links, such as outbound links and inbound links. The most powerful is an inbound link, where another site points to your website. And this will be the most technical picture you'll see in this entire presentation, where when search engines are trying to learn about what's important on your website, they crawl through all of the individual pages to look at what's on page 3, pointing to page 1 and 2, what's on page 5, pointing to page 1 and 4. But most importantly is when another site featured on the top left-hand corner of your picture, another site is pointing to your website, and how are they pointing to your website? So how powerful are these links? Well, there's great links and there's bad links. How do we know? Many of you may have seen a lot of these type of awards presented by lead generation companies where you're the #1 at this, you're the superior at that, or you're the best of something. And what you have to realize is those are strategies that help the lead generation companies get links from your site to their site. So one of the strategies to be aware of is if you happen to have these awards on your site, check the landing pages where they go and be aware that many times where you're pointing to somebody else's site, it may not be displaying what you think it was displaying when you originally put those logos or awards on your site. Also, don't give what's called link juice, meaning the power from one website to another, especially from your homepage, when another lead generation company would never do it for you. And most importantly is you have to think when somebody's at your website, why would you guide them away from your website to possibly be introduced to competitors that are advertising on the very site that you're pointing to? So just keep that in mind, but now let's focus in on the more positive aspects of inbound linking to your site. Inbound links, they're like endorsements. They're building your online reputation when other companies are pointing to your site to give credibility. How valuable are these links? Well, there's many varying tools out there that help website companies, website programmers analyze the statistics of your site. One of the tools called Alexa, when you go to it, it's a free product. The free product, one of the most important elements you will see is talking about links. How many links are coming to your site? There's another tool called Moz, and when you install the free version of Moz, that too always has among the top 3 things it provides you the number of links coming from external sites to your site. Now what we're going to do is use the Great Lakes website to demonstrate a real case study on how this all works. So if you went over to the Great Lakes Window website, we're now going to go to a particular case study, and we're going to, on this page, of the case studies that you'll find on their homepage. As we click on the link, the first thing to notice up on the top of your tabs, where you go from one browser to another, that's what's called a title tag, which helps the search engines learn what is the main point of this particular page. And in this particular case, they are promoting a Manhattan, Kansas window contractor featured by the Great Lakes case study. Now what we're going to do is look more detailed on this page. I'm going to take away a little bit of the text and just leave this picture. The picture is a nice picture with a window, but behind the scenes, this is where we're able to see how we tell the search engines what exactly is this picture. And behind the scenes, we're saying that this is a Manhattan, Kansas window contractor installing Great Lake windows. And also behind the scenes, if we click on the picture, it will bring them to a very particular page for this particular contractor called Vanguard Home Designs. It will bring you right to their homepage. So let's go further. As we scroll down the page, you will also see, in addition to the picture that's on the left-hand side and the image linking to the contractor's website, they also use what's called anchor text, where the reference to the Manhattan, Kansas window installation contractor is actually a link that also goes to the contractor's website. So we now have an image linking to their site, and we also have words linking to the site. As we scroll down a little bit further, we have to remember, when we're doing linking, we have outbound links, and we also have internal links. In this particular case, on the Great Lakes side, Great Lakes has two particular marketing objectives. One is to help their contractors generate more business, but also they're trying to help themselves sell more product. So when they do the reference towards the EcoSmart windows, that EcoSmart windows anchor text will link to the specific EcoSmart windows page that Great Lakes has on their own website. Same thing goes as the story continues, where the contractor was using the SmartCore insulated products. The same thing happens with that anchor text, where in this particular case, Great Lakes is helping their own company objectives utilizing this case study. As we scroll down further, we find a video. This video was a customer testimonial that they were happy with the contractor, and they were also happy with the supplies provided by the contractor. So if you look at the top of the video, you'll see it specifically also says Manhattan, Kansas window contractor, and a little extra text. That is now helping the search engines realize the importance of these main keywords that have been consistent on the top of the page in the title tag, within the words of the text, within the pictures, and even the video. As we scroll down further, we even show how Great Lakes window now links over to the contractor's website, where the contractor also has their own case study, and it's a very similar story, but it's been slightly changed around for the contractor to predominantly promote the contractor's success utilizing the Great Lakes product. So let's now quickly jump over to that contractor's website to see how they promoted in a synergistic way the same opportunity. So here we're now at this contractor's website called Vanguard Home Design. And if you happen to go to their website and scroll to the right-hand side, you'll find case studies. And the case study that we're focusing in on is the Manhattan window installation case study. And as we look at the text, you'll see here, first, I'm skipping the text that the contractor is using as internal text for their own website and jumping right towards the Great Lakes references, where within their story, they also talk about the EcoSmart windows from Great Lakes, and they hyperlink to that page that Great Lakes wants to promote. Same thing goes with the SmartCore insulated frame products. Same thing goes with the logo, which is another image that is linking to the home page of the Great Lakes website. And then they're using anchor text words to reference the Great Lakes product line. And they're also referencing the window installation success story that's on the Great Lakes website. So this is a great example where both companies are synergistically supporting their inbound marketing lead objectives. Now we take it one step further. Let's see the details behind the scenes of how do search engines actually see this stuff as we implement it. So what we did was we went to another tool. This is the free component of a company called Majestic. And when we typed in this particular landing page of Vanguard Home Designs, first we're able to see that this particular page is being linked at the moment by only one company, which is Great Lakes Window. And then we're also able to see how the search engines, and I only am selecting one of the options, but now we're looking at the anchor text, the words that Great Lakes is using to reference the Vanguard site. All of these have a dramatic impact towards the marketing objectives or the SEO keyword objectives that Vanguard's doing, looking to generate leads. And because of their relationship with Great Lakes, the more sales Vanguard makes, the more supplies Great Lakes is able to sell them, and it's a win-win relationship for all. So let's look at this again. We now, in a short time frame, quickly learned the topic of title tags, those words on the top of a browser that's helping the search engines learn a little bit about what are these pages about. We learned about anchor text, the actual use of the words within the text, and do they link internally or externally. Alt text, explaining to the search engines when you look at a picture, what does it really mean? And most important, links, whether they're outbound, inbound, or internal links. This all encompasses the buzzword that is popular when it comes to website marketing called SEO, for search engine optimization. The key thing that we would like you to have as a takeaway in this presentation is it's really not that difficult, but what's more important is to be strategic with the technology as opposed to just assuming it's a technical buzzword. Content marketing is a game changer. A simple plan with regular, helpful content targeted to your audience is critical to being able to move up in the rankings for search engines. Also, the same thing goes with freshness, that your site is alive and growing. Surround your content with the technical terms for marketing called SEO, with both internal and external strategy. This combined will give you a massive advantage towards having your website outrank other competitors, as well as also the lead generation companies who thrive on you providing your testimonials to their site, thrive on you sending your videos and pictures to them, when what you really should be doing is using it directly to your own website and sharing it with the direct partners who have a vested interest in your success, namely your suppliers. Who's your competition? Remember, there's really three. You have direct competitors, but we can't really talk about them now. We have indirect competitors, the lead generation companies, who are all fighting for you to take your unique content and provide it to them rather than using it incorrectly, using it not correctly on your own site, and your own complacency, which you're eliminating in today's presentation. Keep in mind, the vast majority of website companies are traditionally better at SEO than marketing. They may call themselves marketing companies, but a lot of them have a much stronger versed understanding of keyword analysis and web page tech terms, but that does not help you present specifically what you do and where you do it, and packaging it correctly to be able to take advantage of the SEO topics. So what happens is, we're in a unique time where the technology is changing so fast that you have to combine two specific topics. One is the display of the image you want the outside world to see you as, depending on whether they're on a desktop, a tablet, or even a smartphone. And then combining that image with the opportunities with SEO to be found in the first place. Again, SEO is search engine optimization. So MyOnlineToolbox, in summary, could help you a few different ways. We offer free education, such as this presentation, to help stimulate your interest in the topic. We have basic education that allows you to understand the generics of your website, including the topics that we were talking about today with title tags, alt text, and linking. And then we have advanced education that helps you understand the external factors such as YouTube, Facebook, mapping, and other supporting technologies that surround your website. And then we also offer marketing planning that will help you from a strategic perspective design everything from the ground up to really create your website to become an inbound lead generation marketing machine, as well as a cosmetically perfect representation of what you do and where you do it. You have an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with existing programmers and your suppliers and also strategize whether to enhance your site or possibly start fresh. The key emphasis in this presentation is to realize that Great Lakes and Plygem is a fantastic supplier with great products, great prices, and delivery, but more importantly, they're now reaching out to their contractors to help them generate more quality opportunities. And with those quality opportunities will, of course, come the loyalty to buying more of their products. So again, it's a direct win-win relationship. When you're not doing anything, keep in mind the lead generation companies will continue to try to take your money for short-term objectives. But what you want to do is take the opportunity to learn just a little bit to plan for a long-term success, and continuing also with Great Lakes and the Plygem product line. My name is Brian of MyOnlineToolbox. Our objective is to try to help you grow your business, starting with more quality leads and also introducing you to a wonderful company that is looking to establish a much stronger relationship with their contractors for a long-term successful relationship. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you again.
Thank you, Brian, for a great presentation with a lot of useful information for optimizing web content to generate leads. Next, we're going to do a quick overview of Great Lakes Window and Plygem for anyone on this webinar who isn't familiar with our products. And then we'll discuss how we're going to help you drive more traffic to your site. Give us just a moment to switch screens, and I will turn it over to Lee Davison, our National Sales Manager, to broad-stroke our products.
Thanks, Morgan. Great Lakes Window is a brand of Plygem, a leader in the exterior building products industry. In 2016, Plygem had $1.9 billion in sales in the United States and Canada, and we employed 7,000 plus associates in those countries. Plygem has 3 window brands: Plygem Windows, Simonton Windows, and Great Lakes Window. Great Lakes is Plygem's direct-to-dealer brand. We service the specialty remodeler whose focus is primarily on windows. We offer 3 flexible lines of windows so that you can select the product and features that best match your business and market. Our lines are EcoSmart, ComfortSmart, and Harbor Light. EcoSmart is our flagship line. The EcoSmart window line is a perfect blend of performance and design with many standard features not found in other window lines. Our next super premium product is the ComfortSmart line. This product is both beautiful and reliable and has multiple options not found in our competitors' products. Finally, Harbor Light windows are perfect for replacing windows when a homeowner is looking for a great value. This window line still enjoys many features and options available in our super premium lines, and has many desirable and sellable standard features. More importantly, Great Lakes Window has recently launched a new dealer network program that is a true partnership between us and our dealers, and it's focused on increasing sales and our dealers' bottom line. This new program is designed to make dealers better by building credibility in the home, creating and maintaining an emotional connection with a homeowner, educating our dealers and training them on best practices, and connecting dealers with each other. It's all designed to help close more leads. Morgan, back to you.
So now about how to partner with Great Lakes Window to get a case study featured on our website. To get started, if you are a current Great Lakes dealer, please send me an email to marketing@greatlakeswindow.com and include the text Case Study Website Partnership in the subject line along with your company's name. I will send you a guidelines outline on next steps and how we can help you craft a really great case study and answer any questions you might have. For anyone on the webinar who would like to find out how to become a Great Lakes Window dealer, go ahead and email Lee at lee.davison@greatlakeswindow.com with the subject line Webinar New Dealer Info to start the process. We'll get your information on how to partner with us on case studies once you're set up as a dealer. And finally, if you are a contractor looking to buy from us through distribution, you can visit the Plygem website and look for the 4 Pros link at the top, or email Lee with Webinar New Contractor Info in the subject line. Thanks again to Brian of MyOnlineToolbox, and thank you to everyone who attended today's webinar. We appreciate your time and look forward to working with you to drive leads to your website.